You guys, it's Friday. It has been such a long week, okay? I didn't even really get a day off from work this week. Well, I kind of did. I had to call in one day due to unexpected health issues within the family, okay? Everyone's okay as of now, but so that's stressful. But then I've been at work literally every other day. On my scheduled day off, I had to go into work regardless for a training. It was voluntary on my part. It's to help me because I am up for a promotion. Okay. I don't want to speak about it too much because I feel like, who knows if I don't get it or whatever, which is fine, at least I tried. But, so I went in for this training on my day off because it was the only day that I could do the training. That they had like seats available to go and participate in this class, and it will give me a leg up as far as maybe possibly getting this promotion. So with all that being said, went and did that on my day off, and then I've just been working back to back this week, and people are driving me crazy, okay? I'm trying my best to be a good little Samaritan here, okay? I'm trying my best to be very calm and poised or whatever, but you know what? It's time to take a little bit of a load off. So, with all that being said, it is time for another episode of Crispy Tipsy Crochet. Hey babes! Welcome back to Moonbae Crochet. It is Brandy, and today I am here for another round of Tipsy Crochet, or what I am now going to be calling Sip and Stitch, because doesn't that sound cute? I will be drinking out of a straw because I just found it in my cabinet and it needs to get used, because why not? I also don't really like touching my lips to a can that much anyways, but two, when I'm wearing lipstick, it's just, why go through that? In case you are new here, my name is Brandy. I love to do crochet content on here, sharing patterns and projects that I love, having a chill low crochet and yap session with you guys, kind of like today. Sometimes reading stories, whether they be Reddit stories or stories that you guys submit to my inbox, which is always linked down below. I just love getting cute, cozy, and crafty with y'all, so if any of that kind of content sounds interesting to you, I would love it if you would consider subscribing and sticking around. We have lots of fun here. And in case you are new here, Tipsy Crochet is a little series I do on this channel. I used to do it more on like TikTok and Instagram, but whatever, where I have a little adult beverage, get tipsy if you will. I don't really get tipsy off of one beverage. It does take the edge off though. And then I pull 5 colors out of a cup or a hat. If my man's available, it's the hat. If I'm alone, it's the cup. Where I pull these 5 colors out, and then I crochet a 5-row granny square in the colors that I picked in the order that I picked them. So by the end of this, I have a funky little granny square made of a bunch of different colors, and then in total I have a bunch of different colored granny squares that look all funky together because none of them match in the slightest, but it's all good because at the end of all of this, I'm just gonna have a big old granny square blanket, when I'm old, and it's gonna be draped over the back of my couch like all the grannies in all the shows, except my blanket's gonna be way cooler than anybody else's grannies because I made mine while I was tipsy. How's that sound? It's pretty fun to me. And I want to go ahead and disclaim, because I don't know, sometimes the way that people be acting up in the comments, I feel like I need to. I do not drink all of the time. Oh my god, that would be insane. I know how to handle my alcohol. Again, I'm literally telling you what you see me drink on camera is pretty much all I'm having for the day. Unless it's like a Saturday night and I plan on having like a couple more drinks after the video is done. But regardless, I don't really need to explain all that to you. All I'm saying is I know how to handle my alcohol, but I don't condone anybody drinking out there who doesn't feel right when they drink. Who doesn't enjoy the feeling of getting a little buzz on. That's all up to you. And you, as a fully grown adult, have the choice on whether you want to drink or you don't. I have plenty of sober people in my life who I love. I just happen to enjoy an adult beverage every once in a while. And I also don't condone underage drinking. So anybody who is watching this, if you're under the age of 21 or wherever it's, whatever the age is that's legal in your country, because I know I have viewers from all over the place, which is also really fun and exciting. I love it when you guys comment like, hey, I'm here from Australia and like Canada, the UK, like you guys are like, oh my god, India even, like you guys, I'm like, you found me? Like, it's so exciting. Anyways, point of all this is I don't condone anybody drinking that shouldn't be drinking, okay? I can drink, and so I'm going to. Drink responsibly always, and stay hydrated always. With all that being said, we're gonna go ahead and sip on my beverage while I yap for a little bit, and then we'll draw our colors, crochet our granny square, and it's gonna be a grand old time. So, as per usual, please let me know what it is that you're sipping on in the comments down below, whether you have an adult beverage of your own, whether you're sipping your morning coffee, your morning tea, your evening coffee. you know, your water, your good old H2O, some soda, please let me know. Today I have this sweet tea vodka, raspberry flavored. The brand is Lucky One, which I tried these a few weeks ago, maybe almost close to a month ago actually, because I went to Walmart, I think, and my favorite brand of iced tea vodkas are the Surfside brand. However, they are freaking expensive. And so I grabbed a pack of the Surfsides, but then I saw these, which looked very comparable, same type of, you know, calorie ratios. Like it's like 100 calories a can, not carbonated, 4.5% alcohol, not really any added sugar. So I was like, oh, maybe I should try this brand because it was like, I don't know, maybe $3 cheaper. It happened to be on sale that day, I think. So I grabbed one pack of Surfsides and then I grabbed one pack of these just so I could try them. But then if I didn't end up liking them, I still had my Surfsides as a backup, you know what I mean? But I ended up liking them. I do still think I like the Surfsides a little bit more, but this is a really good alternative. And actually next I want to try Sun Cruiser. I'm trying to find like my perfect iced tea vodka, okay? And Surfsides so far are it, but they're just so damn expensive. So I'm like praying that the Sun Cruisers are good, hopefully, next time when I try them, because I did get a pack of those just the other day. So we'll see. I'll try those next time maybe. But anyway, this is just one left over from that little trip, impromptu trip that I took last weekend. I had one left over, so it's been in my fridge ever since we got home last weekend, and so I was like, let me just have this for my little Tipsy crochet episode today. Very refreshing. Also, raspberry tea, just in general, is like my favorite tea flavor as far as iced tea goes. Hot tea, I think my favorite flavor is, actually, I know. Celestial Seasonings Honey Vanilla Chamomile. If you've never tried it, go get you some and thank me later. I think you'll love it if you're like a tea person. My mom's a tea person. I feel like I got her some of that maybe like last Christmas, but I don't know if she tried it. I'm gonna have to ask her. But anyway, so let me know what you're sipping on and let me know what it is that you're crocheting today. How have you all been? I have missed you. I feel like it's been a while. Like, it's crazy because I feel like I've been working so much and I've been so just like, it feels like a little rat race lately. But I don't know, for some reason right now that I'm sitting here just kind of getting to chat with you, I'm feeling very, very, very exhilarated, because I have a feeling as soon as this camera goes off, I am crashing the hell out. Well, of course, doing my nighttime skincare and then crashing out. But yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling kind of excited tonight. So I want to know what you guys are working on, what you guys are sipping on, and how you have been. So Amazon Prime Day is ending tonight, actually, by the time that I'm filming this. I spent way too much money, but like, I mean, I don't know how to explain this. Like, it's not really I was buying like a bunch of frivolous things. I bought just like a bunch of things that I've been needing, and every time I thought about stuff like that I need, I was just like, okay, add it to cart, add it to cart, add it to cart, and just I was just biding my time. I was saving everything in my cart until Prime Day came. That way I could, you know, get a good deal on it, and a good deal I did get. I got like pretty much a whole new wardrobe for work, which if I do end up getting my little promotion or whatever, will come in handy, you know, some new work clothes. But also, I've just been needing new work clothes. I've had the same work pants for about, God, it's been maybe 4 years now, and they're fine. It's just there's certain parts where they're like pilling, they're getting kind of old. Like, you know, I definitely needed new work shoes. Oh my God, I got like 3 new pairs because my boots and my flats are both falling the hell apart. I really do be wearing my stuff into the ground. So it was time to upgrade those, and I got an extra pair of flats just in a different color because they're like my favorite work shoes. I feel like they're so cutie. They're almost like moccasin shape, but they're like black leather. But I did end up getting another pair that are more like suede and they're brown. I just thought that it might be a good like idea to switch them up every once in a while. A bunch of like bodysuits to wear because I really do like to wear like my work pants. Like I wear these kind of like flowy work pants, and I like to wear them over like a shirt I like to tuck it in, basically, is what I'm saying. And so I feel like with a bodysuit, it's easy. It's already tucked, you know? Even though going to the bathroom when you're wearing a bodysuit is low-key a nightmare. But still, I did get a bunch of those. I got some new work socks because with the flats, I don't want to just go barefoot. Like, I feel like that leads to your shoes smelling awful very soon. So I get these, like, socks that are meant for flats. You know, they're like the no-show socks. What else? Oh, Actually, I didn't get this from Amazon because I was going to, and then I realized I could get a better deal from directly from the source. But I got some stuff to set up my little coffee bar at home because you guys, if you guys have ever watched like my vlogs or seen my other types of videos, like you might know that I have a Nespresso machine, which I adore. I'm actually, like, we're having a garage sale this weekend, and I'm actually going to be selling my Keurig because I literally haven't touched my Keurig in so long, it's not even funny. Because the second I got that Nespresso, the Keurig was, like, non-existent in my opinion, and I feel kind of bad about that. Like, it's a good Keurig. I got it probably, oh god, like 6 years ago or so, and it served its little purpose, you know, it did, but eventually I ended up using the Keurig to only basically dispense hot water to make like tea or whatever. And then even then, nowadays, I'm like, I'll just kind of boil my water on the stove and I'll make my tea that way. Like, I don't even touch the Keurig, and it's really sad. But yeah, so I just really love my Nespresso machine. So I'm selling my Keurig at the little yard sale that we're gonna have, and then I'm going to set up my little coffee bar. I got a few things. I got some disposable cups. I'm sorry, I know I'm not perfect when it comes to being sustainable, okay? But I don't like the idea of taking my cute glass cups to work with me, and then accidentally dropping one, or, you know, like breaking it basically. Like, I love my cups. I like to use them when I'm here, but I don't want to risk taking my cute cups out with me and then breaking them. So yeah, I got myself some disposable cups so I could take my little coffees to go, because there's literally no reason that I should be really ever spending money on coffee out, because I have a whole ass Nespresso at home. So I also, on Amazon Prime, got, like, I restocked on my favorite Nespresso, double espresso pods, the double espresso dulce, my absolute favorite flavor as far as the espresso shots go for Nespresso. And yeah, I got a good amount, and I actually ended up putting them on subscribe and save, so they're going to be sending them to me monthly, a 30 pack, which I think is really good. But I feel like some of the times the reason that I tend to not make coffee at home or whatever is because, like, I ran out of my Nespresso pods, and I'm like, oh, I have to order more. I have to go through the whole process. So now I'm like, you know what? If I just have it on like an auto ship type of situation, now I really have no excuse. I don't ever need to be going out to get coffee is basically what I'm saying. Like, I have all the stuff to make it at home. It's going to be way cheaper. And yeah, so setting up my little coffee bar. Oh, anyway, I started going on a rampage, but I forgot that I was going to say I was going to originally order my Torani syrups from Amazon Prime, because they had like a pretty good deal where it was like the big glass bottles of them, not even just like the tiny little ones that you can find at like the store, but the big glass bottles. It was 4 of the sugar-free vanilla for $25, and I was like, hold on, that's like a really good deal, isn't it? But then I was like, but do I need that many vanilla? Like, I want other flavors, right? And one of my absolute favorite Torani syrup flavors is sugar-free s'mores. And I looked, why the hell is one glass bottle of the sugar-free s'mores Torani syrup on Amazon $19? But 4 of the sugar-free vanilla ones, same size, $25. I was like, I am not paying $19 damn dollars for the s'mores one, but I love the s'mores one. So I ended up going on the Torani website, where I found that every single large bottle of syrup is like $11. I think they're $10.99 each. So sure, I can't get 4 of the sugar-free vanilla for $25, which that is a good deal. But I was like, I don't even need that many vanilla anyways. So I got 2 vanilla, 2 s'mores, 1 Belgian cookie, and 1, what was the last one I got? Because I was originally going to get white chocolate, and then I had a feeling I wasn't going to like it. I switched it out for something last minute, but I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, I think I ended up getting hazelnut, because I do like hazelnut every once in a while. But can you just imagine like a nice iced latte with Belgian cookie cold foam? You guys, I'm like so thrilled. Oh, and on Amazon Prime, this was on a deal. I got the pumps for the Torani syrups. So I figured, since I only got 4 different flavors, and I just got backups of 2 of my favorites, I only got the pack of 4 pumps, but it was on sale for like $5. I was like, that's like really good deal. So got that. What else did I get? Also, you guys, it's been like a really long time since I've like shopped like this, really. And most of it was stuff that I have like been wanting, been needing, you know. I didn't really like go crazy and like go overboard as far as things that like don't matter, I don't really need. You know, how do I explain this? Like, I didn't just get random, like, you know, jewelry and like, you know, I did get clothes, but I got clothes for work. Like, it's not like I was just having fun, like buying whatever the hell clothes, you know what I mean? Not that I need to justify, you know, why I spent my money the way I did. All I'm saying is it's been a really long time since I've done like a big shopping spree. So this felt kind of fun. It kind of like scratched that itch. And also I feel like I'm getting a lot of things that I've been wanting for a while. Oh, I got a new milk frother, like one of the little handheld ones, because we have one right now, but my man and I kind of use it interchangeably. Like sometimes I'll use it to like froth my little cold foam that I'm making, and sometimes he'll use it to like froth like a fiber supplement that I also take, but I mix mine with a spoon. And so I feel like, you know what, why don't we just keep the one for the supplements and then we keep the new one that I'm getting for my coffee stuff. That way we don't have to interchange the two. We don't even have to worry about really cleaning it that well if we're using it for the same thing over and over again, except the coffee one. If we're using it for dairy products, I think it does need to be cleaned very well. But you know what I mean. If we're mixing a supplement with water, just give it a good rinse. We'll be all good. Just today I actually did buy us a new dish rack because ours is looking busted. It's really bad. I think like this new dish rack, I need to be more careful about maybe weekly giving it a wash in the sink, you know, because yeah, I don't know, something about like I've been having bad luck for the last few years with dish racks. Like they just get nasty looking after a while, and I'm like, this cannot be a universal experience. I think this is like my third or fourth dish rack that I'm gonna have. Like, that doesn't feel normal to me. What else? I feel like I got more fun stuff. Oh, I did. I got my man a pair of Brooks tennis shoes. That was probably one of the more expensive things that I got. But dude, it's because ever since I got mine, I have not been able to stop raving about them. Like, they are the best. I'm talking a little bit quietly right now because I feel like he's right there and I don't want him to hear him. I mean, I don't want him to hear me. Anyway, point is, I got him those, and I have a feeling he will be changed for good. Yeah. So yeah, I got that. That's fun. What else? Oh my gosh, I got this cutie little thing that I actually originally saw on TikTok, and I was gonna get it off of the TikTok shop, but then I don't know, like I feel kind of like sketched out about the TikTok shop sometimes. I'm like, how are the exchanges gonna go? How are the returns gonna go if I don't end up liking this thing? Like, how does this work, right? Whereas Amazon has one of the easiest and most seamless return policies and like, you know, structures ever. It's so easy to just go and drop my Amazon return off at UPS, which is literally across the street from me. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, let me see if they have this item on Amazon. And like 9 times out of 10, whatever you're looking at the TikTok shop, you can also find it on Amazon. So I saw this thing that I knew my man's brother's girlfriend would love. She's obsessed with Highland cows, and I saw this little thing where it's kind of like a welcome sign. It's like shaped like a circle, and it has like a little hanger thing where you can put it out like on your front door, like right in the entrance of your home or something like that. And it has a little Highland cow, and it just says welcome, right? But right here on the Highland cow's like forehead and right here on his like belly, there's like 2 little magnets, right? And with it comes a ton of little accessories so that you can change out his decorations per the season. So like for the 4th of July, for example, there's like a little Uncle Sam hat, and there's like fireworks that you can put right here on his belly. And then like for Valentine's Day, there's like this cute little red sun hat, and then like some little heart cookies that you can put on him. There's even ones that don't have to do with necessarily like a holiday, but like, you know, you can put like a little sailor hat on him and like a little anchor on his belly. And like, you know, during Christmas, obviously there's like either a little beanie to keep him warm during the winter with just like a little scarf or something, or there's like an actual Santa hat with like a present. And I feel like, oh my god, it's so cute. I think she is going to freaking love it. And honestly, the whole time, because she's low-key chronically online, I was like, I hope that she doesn't see this thing before I do, because she is the type to like see something cute, she wants it, she got it, you know what I mean? Like, she'll just buy it for herself. So I'm like, please don't let her see this. So I got it for her. I'm just gonna give it to her as like a just because gift, because I feel like there's nothing really significant coming up for her, You know, her birthday already passed, Valentine's Day already passed, so there's really no reason for me to give her a gift other than just because I love her. So I'm just going to give her a just because gift, and I feel like she's going to absolutely freaking adore it. All right, I think I'm on the last sip of this drink here. I'm going to go ahead and just... That was delicious, and now it's time for everybody's favorite part, the drawing of the colors. As per usual, we're gonna do this no cuts so that y'all can see I am not cheating. And here is color number uno. We have yellow. Okay, that's a nice start. Don't look too closely at my nail polish. I know it's chipping. Next, number two, we have cream. Okay. Not mad at it. It's feeling kind of, I don't know. You know what? Maybe I can't really make a judgment call yet based on two colors, but maybe based on three. Let's see what three is. White. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yellow, cream, white. Girl, where do we go from here? Feeling it. Okay. Number four. Purple. Purple one. Does anybody know what that's from? I hope so. All right. Lastly, black. Wow. What a turn this took. Yellow, cream, white, purple, black. That's so interesting. All right. I'm going to go grab those colors. We're going to sit here, crochet this square, and it's going to be a grand old time, okay? BRB. Oh, it's Brittany, bitch. And I am back. And here we have our colors for the evening. This is our yellow. I think it's Loops and Threads Impeccable. Cream, which is Big Twist Value. What? Okay, well, they're all on the floor now. White, which feels like Big Twist Value also. Then our purple. This could be Impeccable. I'm not positive. It's so little. And then we have this Red Heart Super Saver in black. So I'm going to line them up in the order that I need them so I do not forget. And there we are. We're going to go ahead and put these back. All right, our trusty dusty 4.5mm. I think that's what I've been using in all of these. Who freaking knows? All right, time to stitch us up a granny square. I really like this baby yellow color. It's like butter. It's very cute. So yeah, anyways, as I was saying, I'm very excited for my Torani syrups to come in. I'm very excited to set up my little coffee bar. But I'm like, I feel like I ordered more stuff. Oh, actually, you want to hear something fan-freaking-tastic? I don't know how many of you out there are makeup girlies. In fact, I can't even like really definitively call myself a makeup girly. I have the most basic makeup routine. I haven't switched it up in 15 years. Been doing the same damn makeup since I was in high school, maybe just a little less messy and uncoordinated or whatever. But anyway, I am running low on my foundation, which my holy grail foundation is the Fenty Beauty what the hell is it called? I think it's Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation, whatever it is. The basic like main matte foundation, liquid foundation that Fenty Beauty has, that has like hella colors in the range. My holy grail foundation. The color I wear is 190. And, oh, I forgot scissors. That just like really, really killed my vibe right now. Okay, as I was saying before we were rudely interrupted, my go-to foundation is the Fenty Beauty. And the color I wear is 190. Well, the other day, actually the day we were coming home from our little trip, so I've been running a little bit low on foundation. Like I'm getting close to the point where I'm going to have to like screw open the bottle, or unscrew, I guess, the bottle, and like swipe the like applicator on my face rather than pumping it out because yeah, I'm getting like really low. And anyway, so I was like, oh, you know, it's probably a good thing if I go on and like order myself a foundation, like, oh, here you go, another $40 down the drain or whatever. But not really down the drain. Okay, I love my Fenty Beauty foundation. It is just like the best. You know, to me it's well worth the $40. And one bottle lasts me probably about 3 months, which is really fantastic. Dude, do you know the freaking excitement that filled my entire body when I log on to Ulta to search up for my Fenty Beauty foundation, And okay, at the time we were actually going through a patch of like an area where the reception is not good. Like people tend to lose their internet when driving through this area. So I go and it's working a little, but it's like getting patchy. We're driving through. I get it to pull up my foundation. And I see that $40 is crossed out and it says $20. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? So I'm having a hard time like refreshing because I'm like, nah, this has to be a glitch. Like Fenty Beauty never goes on sale, I feel. So I'm trying to refresh to make sure that my eyes are not deceiving me. After a while, because we're still going through this area that has horrible reception, I do get it to refresh and it does say $20. And I thought, oh, maybe it's just for the shade that they're showing me because like maybe they're discontinuing this shade, which why would they do that? Who knows? Maybe they don't sell a lot of it. I don't know. But I start clicking on like every other shade and they all say $20. And I'm like, there ain't no way. So that prompted me, still all this is going on, bad internet reception. So everything's taking much longer than normal. But I go to Google and I search, is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. I still don't even know if that's like the proper word. If it's Pro Filter or whatever. I just know it's the Soft Matte Fenty Beauty Foundation, okay? I Google if it's being discontinued because I'm like, why the hell would they be selling it for half off? Plus, at my local Ulta that I wanted to order it for pickup from, pretty much every single shade was sold out. So I was like, do not freaking tell me right now that my holy grail foundation is getting discontinued. I cannot live like this. So I was already getting all sad. And then according to Google, it isn't being discontinued. Oh, now that I'm working with this white yarn, I think it's Karen Simply Soft. It feels a little thinner. Anyway, yeah, it's not being discontinued. So then I Google, okay, why is it on sale at Ulta right now? And then it's like, oh yeah, Ulta's big summer sale. It's part of the big summer sale. And I was like, so this is like legit. So I go back onto the Ulta website and yeah, sure enough, it still says my Fenty Beauty foundation is on sale for $20. So I bought two because what the hell? Two for the price of one? I was already planning on paying the $40, dude. I felt like I got such a steal. However, because my local Ulta was sold out of practically every single shade, they were also sold out of my shade. So I had to order it for shipping. And then, yeah, I ended up like ordering a few more things. I got myself a couple different shades of the Sally Hansen Insta Dry nail polish, which I used to love when I was younger. And I haven't used it in a really long time, but yeah, I painted my nails the other day and it was like kind of fun. As long as you have a really quick drying top coat, I feel like it can be fun, you know? Because I feel like painting your nails can be such a pain. Like, I don't know if you guys are like me, but I'm using my hands constantly. It's like if I don't like paint my nails right before bed, I'm pretty much going to ruin the manicure before it's fully set. It's like I got stuff to do. And Sally Hansen Insta Dry is as close as you can get to like a very fast drying nail polish, but still, without that quick dry top coat, it's really kind of pointless. I'm still going to ruin it quickly. But I found a really good fast dry top coat, and it's also by Sally Hansen. So they worked together really well. I am getting some chipping right now, but I painted my nails almost a week ago, so, you know, I feel like that's worth it. I'm just kind of sick of doing the whole acrylic thing. I don't even do like actual legit acrylics. Like I don't go get them done, but I've been known to give myself a cute little Gel X manicure here at home, and it's fun and it's cute, but you know, I'm not a professional, and so, you know, they don't even last that long, and they do like damage the hell out of my nails. I'm like kind of over it. I think I'm just born to be a simple nail girly. So I got myself like a little pastel pink and a little like pastel blue for my nails, and I got the white as well. But dude, I forgot, like I love white nails, don't get me wrong, but I forgot how easy it is for white nail polish to look dirty like very soon. So that's no fun. But I do still think like white is the best color that you could have on your toes. Well, not you, me. I mean, I do think it looks fantastic on everybody. It's just my favorite color to wear on my toes, and my toes don't get exposed to as much action as my hands do all day, every day. So I feel like the nail polish looks better for longer when I use it down on my toes. So yeah, I got myself the cute little pastel blue and the pastel pink. So I feel like I'm definitely going to maybe sometime this weekend give myself another cute little manicure. Maybe I'll do the blue. I've been really loving light blue lately, you guys. I don't know what it is. Anyways, y'all, you have no idea how good it feels to just be sitting here crocheting right now. I don't think I've crocheted in over a week, and so this feels great. I feel like sometimes maybe as like a crochet content creator, even though I feel like a lot of my content is kind of like, you know, it doesn't really revolve around the actual crochet as much, like the crochet that I'm doing, but I do crochet often. But you know, I feel like as a crochet content creator, you might get this like reputation for like, oh, like they must be crocheting all the time. And I feel like, honestly, no. I mean, I don't know how it is for other crochet content creators. They probably are, because there's different ones who, you know, they're pattern developers, and they're, you know, they do a bunch of other things. They do like crochet vlogs and stuff. And whereas I don't know. I wish I could crochet more often than I do sometimes. But I don't know. Sometimes giving yourself a little break and then missing it makes it like even more fun once you get to sit down and do it. I really am loving the shade of purple. I just realized 3 of these colors we used in our last Tipsy crochet square. Once I'm all done with this square, I'm gonna like hold the 2 up and compare them to each other, because this is actually like kind of funny. To be fair, I could have grabbed different shades, but again, that's the beauty of this blanket. Like, I forgot like, that these were pretty much the exact same balls that I grabbed last time. That's the whole point of Tipsy Crochet, though, and Roll for Crochet, and just any of this kind of stuff in general. It's to just use up what I have. So, you know, I see a small ball, I'm going to grab a small ball. Because, you know, at the end of the day, the goal here is to use up what we got. Oh, you know what else I got on Amazon Prime Day? Oh my gosh. I have this pair of Crocs cozy slippers. So they are like slippers that are like shaped like Crocs, like the same kind of clog shape, and they even have the little strap like the where you could put them in sport mode if you want, but they don't have holes in the top for gibbets. It's just like a fuzzy slipper inside and out. I had them on my Christmas list for like 2 years in a row, and my man finally got them for me this year. And when I tell you, they are the warmest, most comfy, cushy. I just adore them. They are my favorite slippers ever. So ever since he got me the pink pair, because that was the pair that I had on my list. Well, I had those and the black pair, but I didn't expect him to get me both, right? And he knows I love pink, so he got me the pink pair. Well, ever since then, I'm like, oh my god, because I've been wearing them pretty much every day since he got them for me, which I think he got them for me for Christmas. I thought it was my birthday, but no, I think it's Christmas. Anyway, I've been wanting the black ones now, because I'm like, oh my god, now that I know that I love them, I just need another pair of them. That way I can like kind of switch them out sometimes. And you know, there's been times where they've been on sale and then I waited too long and then the price went up, and so I've just been biding my time, right? And even though they didn't go on Prime sale, I was tempted to just buy them with my whole Prime order, because they were $24, which was like decently low for what they are. But still, I was like, you know, nah, it's fine. I'm already getting too much stuff. Just take them out of the cart. Right? Well, good thing I waited, because today I saw that they went on sale for $19. And I was like, oh, hell yeah, brother. I've been waiting for this moment. I think that's the lowest that you'll ever find those, because actually typically they're like $35. So even $25 was a good deal, but I still just my spidey senses were tingling, you know. I waited, and honestly it worked out in my favor. I got them for freaking $19. I'm so stoked. Those I think should come in, actually it said like early July, so maybe in like a week. I guess by the time you guys watch this it'll be sooner than that, but still, I'm so freaking excited. Did you guys treat yourself to anything on Prime Day? Or have you guys treated yourself to anything recently? Not even just because of Amazon sales, but just like in general. Since I don't do like really any shopping sprees very often, it does feel kind of fun to talk about the things that I've gotten, you know. I try really to not participate in the whole overconsumption thing, because, you know, I know it can be kind of detrimental. It can be a lot. And also, I'm the type of person that likes to keep a neat and tidy home. I don't really like it when I have a ton of clutter filling up my space. It really makes it feel like I don't know, like I don't have control over my life, like I can't breathe. It makes me feel anxious to see so much stuff laying around. Like everything has a place, and to me I just feel like everything needs to be in its place. And so with that being said, you know, I don't really go overboard shopping very often. And so every once in a while when I do go on a little shopping spree, I just feel like it's fun to talk about. And I like to hear what anybody else has been treating themselves to, if you have been. But I also think that there are plenty of ways to treat yourself that don't have to do with spending any money at all. Taking yourself out for a nice walk and unplugging for a while is so nice, especially now that the weather's getting nice and warm. I mean, to be honest, summer is probably my least favorite season. Like, I don't hate it by any means, trust me, but you know, it's not the one that I prefer. The only thing I really like about it is that the days feel so nice and long, like the sun is out for a really long time. But as soon as like the summer solstice really hits, like we are like officially in summer, I feel like I cannot stop thinking about fall. I hear that little audio, like dear great pumpkin. Like I love like the Peanuts Great Pumpkin. I love to hear the like the little audio from the Gilmore Girls where he's like, I am in autumn, and they like play the little music, and it's just like a little compilation style video of people baking their cute little cinnamon coffee cakes and you know, making cinnamon rolls and looking at the rain from outside the window, and just it all is just so beautiful and aesthetic. And to me, fall is just my favorite crochet time of year, like truthfully. So yeah. Anyways, I feel like I just yapped my freaking lungs out, and I ain't mad about it at all. I really did miss you guys. And with that, my Tipsy crochet square for this week is complete, and I gotta be honest, you guys, I love it even more than I thought I would. So, Tipsy crochet square reveal in 3, 2, 1. Boom! You guys, how cute does that look? I didn't know. I thought that the black might have ruined it, but I think that the black really makes the purple pop. I just think it's so cute. And you know what's funny is I was just saying how like, oh my god, look, we used like 3 of these skeins in our last Tipsy crochet square, but look, these 2 squares could not look any different. They don't look anything like each other, even though the purples are similar. It's like being bordered by the black versus being bordered by yellow and brown. It like they don't look anything like each other. They look like 2 different shades of purple. I mean, kind of. I don't know. But how freaking fun. I love this. Anyways, you guys, I had so much fun hanging out with you today. I hope you had fun with me too. If you enjoyed the video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already. Once again, let me know what it was that you worked on while you're watching this video, what it is that you have been treating yourself to lately, shopping wise, otherwise, what you were sipping on. I just love to hear from you guys, and I'd like to thank you all so much for being here as always. Appreciate you so much. I hope that everybody has an amazing rest of your day, week, month, night, whatever you are having. Please enjoy yourself, and I will see you on the next one. Mwah.